What's going on, y'all? Today is day 27 of no contact with a toxic, abusive partner, aka narcissistic, aka borderline, aka who cares. Toxic is toxic, abuse is abuse. If you're in a toxic, abusive relationship, you should get out of it. If you're thinking about going no contact, you should go no contact. If you've gone no contact before and are contemplating it, do it. If you're thinking about breaking up with this person because they're horrible for you and you know they treat you and abuse you and lie to you and manipulate you and gaslight and divert and project and do all the things, possibly cheat. I hope not. That's like the worst one. I hope mine didn't, but who knows. For those of you new here, this is, I've been broken up with over 75 times from a very toxic, abusive, beautiful woman. That was part of, that's part of my thing I got to work through because it kept me around way longer than I should have stayed. Also, for those of you who, if you might have been wondering if I live in a car, no, I don't. I have a house. It's been raining all day today, and I just haven't really felt like doing much. I just actually left to go get some food, though, and a little bit of coffee. I know it's actually, you guys wouldn't know this, but it's like 8 o'clock at night right now. But anyhow, yes, I have a house. No, I don't live in my car. Today's day 27 of no contact with a toxic, abusive person. So yeah, honestly, I've been documenting this journey. I said I'm gonna do it for the first 30 days. We're coming up on day 30, and honestly, I cannot wait for day 30 because I'm tired of it. I'm tired of talking about her. I'm tired of talking about the situation. I'm not saying I'm gonna stop at day 30 or whatever, but we're just gonna see what happens. But like, my hair is a hot mess. You can tell I've been I've been chilling at home all day. But anyhow, anyways. Yeah, dude, I'm just over it. I'm over it. Like, I would say right now that like I'm angry, but like I'm not, because like honestly I'm pretty peaceful and I've dealt with anger and I let that go. From, if you've been following the story, I gave a whole bunch up to God and anger was part of that. But I'm kind of angry. If I'm angry at anything, I'm angry at myself. And it's okay to be angry. Just don't let the sun go down on your anger. And if you're going to be angry, let it be rightfully so. Don't be angry and treating people badly. Like, it's okay to be, like, I'm angry at myself, actually, more than anything, because I wasted more than 3 years of my life. Almost ended up dead numerous times or doing worse or locked away or what. I've been in, not because of her, like just, you know, again, you get punched in the face and scratched and clothes ripped and told you're the biggest piece of crud on the earth and they hate you and they wish they never met you and blah, 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 while punching you in the face and racking you and kicking stuff at you and text assaulting you as you're leaving to your car. I wish you well. I'm literally walking out the door. I wish you well. I wish you peace and happiness and I hope you find what you're looking for. Sorry, whatever, blah, 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 blah. And oh, F you, I actually said F you, mother effer, and whatever, before I'm to my car, oh, go F whoever you've been effing, and blah, 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 blah. Like, what? What are you talking about? Like, I've never even given you one reason to not trust anything that I say. I've never lied to you. I've never given you a reason to think I was cheating or anything, and that's not why we had that blow up. You know, like I said, I've said in another video, I don't want to think about it, but like, how many times she tried to defend that she wasn't a cheater when I wasn't calling her one? Like, it's kind of scary. And I, again, don't want to go down that path like I said last time, but like, you know, these people project, they divert, they gaslight, you know, and whatever. Like I said, I'm getting text assaulted before I'm even to my car, and then, you know, emailed, I blocked her and said, hey, I can't do this anymore. This is so wrong and toxic. I'm blocking you. Boom, you know, but like I said, I've done this before, but this is different this time. And I'm over it. I'm done with it. I don't want to talk about her anymore. When you get to that point, it is so awesome. Again, I'm still struggling. Like, I miss her. I love her. I care about her, you know, but she is toxic and poison to me. The way that she treats me is toxic poison. It is abuse. I should have never put up with it. So yeah, back to, I'm angry at myself that it took it. I mean, I guess I am stubborn in my own right. Because I had God telling me to get away. I had any wise counsel that I had telling me to get away. I had family telling me to get away. I had friends telling me to anyone stranger you tell about. It's like, get away. This is so toxic. A therapist, get away. This woman is crazy. She's crazy. Like, why is it I can meet a new therapist and give a snippet of a story, just one story, like what? Like, that's insanity. Oh, someone like that probably needs multiple years of counseling and medication and whatever, if they're ever going to have a chance of being somewhat normal, that's this, and that's just what it sounds like. And I'm like, how can you say that off this little story? And I'm like, let me ask you, who else do you know that's been through something like that? And it's like, you got a good point. Because I don't know anybody that's been through the stuff that I've been through. So, anyways, like I said, I'm over it. I'm like, yeah, it still tries to surface. It still tries to get me. But like, I know she's poison for me. I'm not calling her that overall. I'm not speaking that on her. I hope she gets her freedom and healing and breakthrough. And, I legitimately, because I hate to see anybody struggling, like she is, and but I hate to be struggling too, and I struggle because of her, so that's why I've broken free, and I pray that you're able to do the same. So like I said, I'm gonna keep it easy today. I usually do this in my car. I almost didn't even do this today, but I told you I was gonna do the first 30 days, so we're on day 27. But it's okay to get angry at yourself. Like I wasted 3 years of my life. I almost made this thing permanent with this woman more than once, and in more than one type of way. Almost made this permanent with this woman, and she broke my heart time and time again. Love bomb, sex bomb, whatever, all the bombs. Devalue, discard, bye. And then, oh, where are you? I love you. I'm so sorry. Oh, then she sucks you back in, or if you're dating this channel's geared towards men, but you might be a woman watching this. I don't know. Because there's a lot of men that have been in these abusive relationships with women, and there's just not the content out there. And I gotta say that one more time for anyone watching this that like makes content or whatever. Like, yeah, like I try not to be like just like, even though this channel is geared towards men, I try not to be like, oh, women this, women that, and like I was watching this girl's page earlier today who was helping deal with narcissistic abuse, and it's just like, oh, men. Chick, like. Honestly, I feel there's more narcissistic, toxic, borderline, whatever women out there right now than men. Because I continue to talk to dudes just in my daily walk, and it's like, yeah, dude, I don't know what's going on with these women these days. It's like the roles have like reversed. It's like, not that any of it's okay, but it's like before guys wanted to like not, they're getting all this, crud for not wanting to settle down and wanting to be with multiple women and like all this stuff. And it's like, and party and kick it with the boys and all that. And now it's like, and then again, this isn't an everybody thing. This is just broken, toxic people. And there are plenty of guys who are still like that, but seems like there's a lot more. I've been in 3 serious relationships over the last, like almost 20 years, like 3, I would say 3, a little dating, whatever. No, like 3 serious relationships. None of them are married, none of them whatever, but like what it was like 20 years ago and then 10 years ago even, like, it's just like women nowadays, it seems way more than before, aren't looking to settle down. They're wanting to go out and party. They're wanting to go to the bar and the club and get free drinks and get, some of them that are, they want to do all the, get on the jet and do the whatever, just use rich dudes for their money or dudes for their money, period, go on dates, ghost guys, not calling back to go out to nice dinners and cheat and, not looking to settle down, not looking to be serious. And it's like, and then us guys over here, I want to get married. I want a wife. I want a woman that I can trust. Like a Proverbs 31 woman, a virtuous woman, a woman who, I can trust, who can find a virtuous woman? She's more valuable than rubies, gold, diamonds. She's more valuable than that type of stuff. Her husband safely trusts in her, so he has no lack of gain. Wisdom and kindness comes out of her mouth. She's admired for how great of a person she is, not, vain, idle beauty and whatever. But like, end rant, but it's like, there's a lot of toxic, broken women out there destroying us dudes. And just like there's dudes out there destroying women too, but like, stop singling us out, like, as, because there's actually, you know what, you do you. But I hope that you try to gear it more towards, like, I try to be, yes, I'm talking to men more so that dealt with toxic women, because it's just, go out there and go type in narcissistic abuse recovery or something, a video on YouTube, and see, just pull up 10 random videos from 10 random people and see how many of that are really geared towards, like specifically geared towards speaking to a woman versus speaking to a man, or speaking generality, like, hey, I know y'all are going through this, like, I try to at least, I'm ranting, whatever, but I at least try to include everybody a little bit, or at least from a Christian standpoint. Like I said, I didn't even want to get on here today, but like I'm tired of talking about my ex, so this is the most freeing I've felt. Like I said, I'm still struggling with it. I'm still get to this place. Like, oh yeah, this is one thought that I had for this video. It was something someone very close to me would say to me constantly. Be like, oh yeah, we're broken up, but I'm like, oh yeah, because like I always try to find ways to blame myself or give her credit or okay, yeah, I know, but she, this and that, and after all, I did say this one thing, or after all, after she hit me in the face and kicked me out of the house again, I called her a B word, and like, or I have OCD, and I had asked her to kind of a special request because of the OCD. It's not fair to me, and so yeah, she cussed me out and hit me in the face, and it's like always trying to find a way to justify. Oh yeah, she blocked me, and we haven't talked in a week, and she, it's like whatever. But they would this person that's very close to me, family member, stop it. Stop it. Every time she would, stop it. So I'm telling you, stop it. Stop it. Stop going back to this person. Stop giving them another chance. Stop accepting another one of their lies that is just a lie. It's just trying to get you back in or get back in your good graces or get you to come back to them. Just stop it. I know it's easier said than done, and no one wants to hear it. Like I've been hearing it for 3 years, and it would bother me when people said just get away or she's bad for you or whatever. Like I know she's bad for me, but I can't. I'm addicted. Whatever else is going there is keeping me sucked in. But you can't. Like I want you to see me. You can get to a place that you get free from it. Yes. I had to give up a lot spiritually and with God and repent. So I am under attack every day, and that's real talk. And like I've talked before in some of these videos, don't send things packing that you need to deal with on the inside. We all got stuff we need to deal with on the inside. And there's a book that I'll have. It's by Miles Monroe that I'm almost done with. I think it's like life separation after divorce or separation or something like that. Honestly, it's for everybody. If you're in a relationship, if you're married, if you ended a marriage, if you ended a relationship, if all of it. It's about being a whole complete person and finding another whole complete person. Not a half broken person and a half broken person. Even just a half person. Oh, I'm missing my other half. No, be a whole. Two whole, complete, happy people come together to make one awesome union. But like it was saying that, this is advice for anybody out there. First, if you end it with the toxic person or they end it with you, whatever, first off, stay no contact. But don't just go start dating. Like, even if you feel you're ready and you know that you were abused and, like, you don't really have too much... Everyone, I don't care if you were the abuser or the abusee or whatever, however you want to label yourself, whatever. Like, everybody has some level of responsibility for faults in the relationship. Whether they started out or whatever, no one's perfect. Everybody has got a fault in the relationship. So until you've actually taken the time to like dive into, okay, what negativity did I bring into this? What faults did I bring into this relationship? Things inside of yourself that you need to identify so you don't bring them in the next relationship. Regardless if this person did all this stuff to you, like you don't want to go in there with, still trying to get over this person or still hurt or wounded from this. Or like I said, I know I started doing a reactive abuse. Like I started speaking and doing bad things back to her because I was hurt and I've been abused so badly and I was reacting in a very out of normal character way, And so again, I know that I have many faults in the relationship. I didn't cause all the problems of the relationship by any means. I even got a video. I got my ex on camera. I had to take it one day. I'm like, we had a conversation. I'm like, I'm going to record this. I want to be able to come back to this. And the number we settled on was, I think, 80-20. 80% of this was her fault and 20% was mine. But I have her on camera talking about, like, with her knowing, like, yes, I've been incredibly abusive and toxic. And this has all mostly been me. And and I'm never drinking again. It's like, yeah, you said that so many times. Like, no, I'm never drinking again. And of course, everything there broken, all lies, all whatever. But just ranted now. But I have faults. She had faults. You have faults. Your crazy toxic person's got faults. And you might be a little crazy too. Hey, I'm not the sanest in the world, but like mine's different. I got so much love and care for especially in a romantic relationship, like. And then, like I said, as I'm getting closer back with God and repenting, like, no, man, actually, you know what? Like, I'm not crazy anymore. I'm getting back right with God and well on my way. So, anyways, I'll wrap this up. Back to the book. yeah, so if you think you need, oh, I'm gonna go out to the club, I'm gonna go party, I'm gonna go drink, I'm gonna drugs, I'm gonna go start dating and all that, like, give yourself some time. Like, give yourself some time to heal. Like, I tried downloading the app and doing that because I knew my ex was on the apps, or at least an app, like over the last couple of months, even in the little off periods. 'Cause she told me, but like, I think part of that was just like testing the waters of like, okay, yeah, can I date other people and we do this? No, absolutely not. Like, when we're together, like, that's a no. But like, so I tried doing it because I knew she was, but no, it just wasn't right. Like, one, it's just like, it hurt me so bad knowing how quickly she went to that. And it's like, I finally figured, it's like, dude, this chick is just whatever. So like, she's wrong. We're not coming back. Like, you know what? I'll try to talk to some people. And it's like, well, first off, the people dating nowadays, like, it's so fake. It's so the conversations, the ghosting, you get on the phone finally, you're gonna have a date or whatever, and then they just go. It's exhausting. Like, I probably hope I'll just run into her at the grocery store or something one day. Maybe that's why I go to the store so much. But like, I don't know. I'm kind of going all over the place right now. But like, don't just go out and try to start dating. That's not the thing to do. And if you're the abusive, toxic person, like, you think you're gonna get filled back up because you go move on instantly to someone else. No, you're taking the same baggage and crud that you've done. Why is it like these toxic people? Why are all their exes crazy? Why are all their exes crazy? I don't know. My ex is in mid-30s, and it's like, you should be married by now. Like for the most part, like, but all your exes are, and I believe they might be to some level, but I know if she did anything close to what she did to me. I know I asked her, I was like, how many times did you break up with your ex? I'm just wondering. I don't know, at least like 10 times. And she told me she wouldn't even let him come over to the house and stuff like that. And like, and then he was stalking her and all this, whatever. But like, if your person's all their exes were crazy, like, you might want to dive deeper into that before you go down a path with that person, because if it's all because it's always somebody else. It's always somebody else who's crazy. I was the one that was always wrong. You're the one that's always wrong. All their exes are crazy. Honestly, I have I have three like serious relationships over the last 20 years. 18 years, whatever. First one, she was crazy, not like in the relationship. She should take a bat to your head crazy. Not me. Like, you did something bad to me. Like, she would take a bat to your head, kind of crazy. And then the one after that, like, she had her issues and she had stuff she needed to work through, but what wasn't toxic to me, she did some things that were very hurtful. Yeah. But like, I still wouldn't, but my ex right now, that I have never met crazy like that. And so I'm not something, all my exes are, no, like, and then the girls that before that weren't really serious, whatever, like, I don't have really anything to say about them, So yeah, if you meet somebody and off the bat, all their exes are crazy and here's why, and how they're a victim and all, because all these people, they start out as victims and whatever, and blah, 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 blah. There's enough information out there on the internet. Like I said, today, I don't know. I didn't feel like recording, and now here we are almost 20 minutes in. But get away from the toxic person. No, don't do it. Get away. Stay away. Honestly, I felt like mom was trying to train me like a dog. So like I said, the person that cared about me was like, no, stop it. Like, no, stop it. You, whoever's watching this, stop it. Get away from the person that's hurting you and abusing you. Stop it. Don't go back. Block them. Get away. Heal yourself. Get healed. Move on. And like I said, normally I'd be sitting in bed. I'd be sitting in bed for the next months, drinking myself to sleep, barely eating, taking tons of anxiety medication. Like, I'm 27 days no contact. Like, I'm taking so much less anxiety. Do I still take anxiety medication? Yeah. Because of the relationship? No, just kind of like I've been taking it for a couple of years now, so like it's going to be a taper off kind of a thing. But like, I take way less than I normally do. I was taking like 5 1 milligram Klonopins. I mean, those are like if you're familiar with like Xanax, that's like a 5 4 bars or more. Like, on top of alcohol to try to like just deal with the pain, the stress, the anxiety, all of it. And like, I gotta say, I haven't drinking over 2 months. I stopped drinking before we even broke up this final time. you know, because it's just not profitable. And like, honestly, I'm only drinking to deal with the stress of this crazy woman. And, you know, so I stopped it beforehand because also it was getting me into trouble and reactive abuse and stuff like that. And also, it's just not profitable in my life right now. Will I drink again? Maybe. But like, honestly, I feel great not drinking. I feel great getting off less anxiety medication. I feel great 27 days no contact. Like, I finally come to the point, like, I don't think there's like nothing, there's no return. Like, why did it take me so long to get here and finally realize this? This chick was horrible from this, almost the moment I met. She ghosted me before we actually even met. And if I even told you how, like, I actually got to be face to face with her, I'm not going to share that one because we're not going to go there. But like, no, it's not like, oh, like I did something crazy, but it's just like, yeah, I got nothing to lose. Oh, she responded after that, but I gotta edit that. Real talk though, but you know, I was lost at the time too, you know, and anyways, you might know what I'm talking about, you might not, I don't know, but anyways, normally never done that type of a deal, but you know, whatever. But like, yeah, she ghosted me before. She canceled on me twice and ghosted me basically once before we ever like met. You know, it's like that happened before we met. And then we met and we had the greatest, like we both were so enamored. And, you know, I met my wife, she met her husband. And then the next date, like, I'm leaving because she's effing crazy. This chick tried to leave. She tells me she's never late. I hate to admit this. She tells me she's never late for anything, and I'm usually running late. Like I got a fast car because I need to catch up time, so I'm running late. But like, she meant so much to me when I met her. I dropped a gift off after I met her the next day. This is you know, a little bit of my heart, whatever. Blah 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 blah. You know, left a nice little note. Although I never got her gifts and never whatever. And it's like, I got you stuff from after the first day I met you. Like, what are you talking about? But anyways, I go to meet this chick, and granted, she told me about it, kind of. We were supposed to meet at a time, and I was just confirming with her like 2-3 hours before, just so I knew. I was at the gym, like, do I need to go home now and start getting showered? And like, hey, we're so good for this time. Oh, actually, you know, let's do this time. And then, like, I'm leaving okay, cool. I got extra time here at the gym, cool. And then, like, I'm driving home, like, hey, I'll never forget the text. Can I be honest with you? Like, I finished work early and I'm gonna go grab a drink with someone to kill time. I'm not looking forward to it. I was kind of like, that's strange, you know. Like, again, there's more details to it, to like the timestamps and all that. And I'm like, I hope this chick ain't going out on a date, like, you know. And then I drive to her. I was like, I'll ask her when I get there. And she tells me she's never late to anything. And I walk up to her door, go knock on the door on time, like literally, basically right on time. Knock on the door, no answer. Knock on the door, no answer. And I'm like, knock on the door, no answer. And I call her. She didn't even answer at first. And I called her again, or I texted her, or she called me back or something. And then she's like, oh, I'm right around the corner. I'll be back there in a second. I'm like, can I ask you like an honest question? Like, are you on a date right now? Like, are you out with a guy right now? Yeah, but it's not like that. I'll go, whatever. Like, and I'm like, okay, you know, and click. And I'm just like sitting there and I'm just like thinking, playing in the back of my head. And like, honestly, I was talking to God about it before I got there. And I was just like, nope, wrong, dude. Like, and that's where I was at. And I left, you know, and she started calling me, whatever, and then like in 20 minutes, oh, I'm sorry, blah, 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 please come talk to me, whatever. And the story was this guy was also messaging her on an app, and they were gonna meet up, and then she met me on the app, and then, you know, she told him that, you know, she wasn't interested, and then the guy was all like, oh, you know, what's wrong with me, that kind of thing. So she felt bad, so she went and met up with him to have and it's like, and then you went and had dinner and drinks and had left me sitting on your doorstep like a fool when you don't run late to anything. Like, it sucked me back in from there, and then the next, you know, and yeah, like a fool, I was foolish. I went back, right there, right in my face. Like, get away from this. This is toxic. This is bad from the start, but I didn't listen. So if something like that happens to you, get the F away from that situation. And then a day or two later, on our next date, she's asking me about something about my life, and I don't share it with anybody, and I share it with her, and like, oh, you're an effing liar. No way, that's true. Get the F out of here. F you. And I'm like, if you do this, like, we're done. Like, yeah, get the F out of here. I'm not dealing with an effing liar and blah, 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 blah. And like, I left. And then, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Come back, come back. And then like that's how she got, so from the start. And then the therapist I saw for a couple of years, like, honestly, like, I didn't want to say this to you because I've just been trying to help you through this, but like, she was testing you from that first day. Like she was leaving you on the doors. She knew exactly what she was doing. She wanted to see how much she would be able to get away with. And then the next time sending me packing and I'm a effing liar and all that. No, she said that because she's a liar. She was out on a date and then, at times accusing me of cheating. Well, honestly, I don't want to go down the road like I said, but like, no, man. That was her trying to see how much she could get away from the start. And sadly, I wasn't healthy enough to get away from the situation. I was enamored by her beauty and the other bombs she threw my way, and I wasted 3 years of my life. So don't do it. You know it's wrong. You know this person's wrong. Get away. Seek the Father, repent. Like I said, I was not living in a Christian, godly relationship at all. I was failing as a Christian man, as a follower of Jesus, a man of Christ, a man of God. I was failing, and I'm not doing that anymore. That inward beauty's got to be at least as pretty as the outward beauty. Otherwise, nope. And don't be unequally yoked. So I'm gonna wrap it up on that. But like again, it's embarrassing to admit what I just admitted. But like, yeah, from the start, it was toxic poison, and she kept sucking me back in. So I pray that you get free from your situation. I pray that you get free from whoever's toxic in your life, whether it be a romantic relationship or just a friendship or a workship or whatever. Like, you don't deserve it. Seek God. Christ is King. Love y'all. Peace.